Cardiff City certainly did not have a good campaign last season in the Championship. Of course, they were relegated to League One. But are there any players worth keeping at the Bluebirds in England's third tier? Of course, they do have some players who, despite the poor campaign, did have some standout moments last year. You look at the likes of Callum Robinson, of course, and that game against Swansea City. He also won Player of the Year at the Bluebirds just gone. And you look at the likes of Anwar El Ghazi, Perry NG. Certainly these players who have been at the club for a bit of time and have established themselves as some of the fan favourites, despite Cardiff overall not being in the best of shapes as a club and as an outfit on the pitch either. The only concern you have perhaps over those players is that most of them are into their 30s now. Now that's not to say that they're too old and they can't do a job, but one day they'll probably need replacing. But I think for now at least, is it a case where certainly they're the type of player, because of their experience, their age, their maturity and indeed their ability, that they should be kept around the club at the Cardiff City Stadium heading into their campaign in League One to come. So let's go now to our Wales sport correspondent Charles Hague-Jones. Charles, are they the type of players who I've just mentioned, your Callum Robinsons, your Anwar El Ghazis and your Perry NGs, who across the pitch can just provide that bit of stability going from one division to another that they might need, with that experience, that composure and indeed, as I mentioned before, that ability as well that they could also need to make sure that the campaign next year is a successful one in South Wales?
Yeah, obviously Cardiff enter a massive sort of rebuilding period, a period of change and wanting to make sure they are sustainable once again as a club. Obviously huge news coming in this summer about a possible takeover with Gareth Bale and the consortium there. New manager in Barry Murphy, who seems really zoned in on youth development, on getting players back into their international sides as well. The lack of Cardiff City players in that Wales team as of late, even Craig Bellamy said it's something that has never really been seen before, the lack of Cardiff City players in the national side. So that's something that they're going to want to improve as a club. There are still some gems. Kean Ashford, for one, he's an academy rising forward. He's, Wales under-21 international. He broke into the first team in 2023, with that memorable 96-minute winner against Southampton. 3 goals in 33 appearances. He's seen as a bit of a future star, a bit of a building block. But can he be focal in League One? Can he rise to that challenge of dropping a division? Some players, wilt, some players thrive. Can Kean Ashford be that man for Cardiff City and really boost the Bluebirds' promotion bid and get them back to the Championship? That obviously the goals have come in, and Barry Murphy's been so clear that he came in and Vincent Tan was set. This is what you need to do. We don't want to be a League One club for more than any longer than we have to be. So we want to come straight back up, and that's the challenge. That's the goals. You have to get them playing straight away. Can Kean Ashford be a key member? I think so. He's a fantastic young talent. People sort of underestimate Wales' young talent, and certainly they are better than what other people may be aware of as well. So then look at Ollie Tanner as well, the winger, obviously formerly part of the squad under Omar Reza. He's shown flashes. He's sort of scoring the South Wales derby was a highlight. He wants to be more influential. He wants to be a big part of this League One season. He could be crucial across that. City relegations, promotions, and he's invested a lot of his own money as well. So maybe that sort of takeover is going to hold off. But the fact, you just have to look at the fact that they are being considered for a takeover with Gareth Bale and a consortium who've, you have to look at the sides, Birmingham City, Wrexham, Championship sides already in a flash due to massive takeovers. So, Cardiff City have got a lot of positives. They've got a lot of pressure as well, along with the positives. So can they rise to it? And I think if they do keep a good core together, maybe add a few smart League One veteran signings as well, they can get straight back up to the Championship. And the players and the outfits they deploy will be very crucial towards that.